This is what you have at, again, the store is My Little Piggy.
This little piggy.
This little piggy on First Ave and 9th Street.
First Avenue corner of 9th Street.
This is pastrami,
coleslaw,
brown mustard on Pector's Rye.
Pector's Rye.
Oh my God.
The pastrami is like butter. All you got to do is look at it and it falls apart. It's delicious.
I've never tasted anything like this.
Right.
Has anybody else eaten it?
The pastrami?
John, you having it?
You have it?
Yeah.
He's got everything.
It's the pastrami is beautiful.
No.
It looks beautiful. It tastes. It really like dissolves in your mouth.
That's
Now,
a cauliflower
this is cauliflower fritter.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Is that delicious or is that delicious?
Feels like I'm eating a boxer's ear.
Oh, thanks.
Well, now, how do you make cauliflower taste
That's a
good, Mike?
poor man's dish.
You know, that was my Aunt Lulu's claim to fame. She says, I could make cauliflower taste good where you want to
Is
eat.
this on the Italian side, Aunt Lulu?
That's all the Italian side, yeah.
Oh, man. How's it now?
I'm having right now, guys.
Mike, the way you eat, how do you eat, Mike?
You gotta have the pork. The pork is
You
the
eat like
flavor.
an animal. You eat like
Good though.
I mean, enough enough.
Mike, you like the pastrami?
Look at the way he eats
We're
it,
gonna eat good today, guys.
Eat it like a sandwich, Mike.
I'm just taking it one part at a time while I love this. It's so good.
Mike, what's
Mike,
your
wanna
favorite
make it
place to
nice
eat
meatball hero?
sandwiches in Staten Island now?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you like meatball?
Where do you like to go to Staten Island sandwich?
I like Nunzio's.
How about Ariemma's? You go to Ariemma's for a nice cold cut sandwich? Highland and Buell?
Oh, yeah, they've been around forever. I love that.
Forever.
He don't know what he's doing. He sends, you know what he does? You want to hear sacrilege? He sends his brother to Subway.
No.
Does that make you want to strangle him? Does that make you want to strangle him?
I don't know, Mike.
How often do you go to Subway, Mike?
Yeah,
He comes into New York. We're in downtown Manhattan. He goes to the Subway. I mean, what kind of Medigan are you? They're really aggravating, man. I don't even want to hear from him. I don't want to hear it. This the kid from Pennsylvania's got more.
I want a meatball sandwich.
A meatball sandwich?
You tried some of the meatballs? Fuck, you eat
So
them?
good.
I had the.
Well,
I had
You
my
are so
first.
yuppie, man.
I had my first
Where's the
try
bread?
of
Put the
the
bread on.
artichoke pizza,
Put the loaves of bread out.
and the artichoke has so much more flavor than I thought an artichoke could.
Well, no, it's all just. And now, by the way, you
amazing.
cook like my mom in the sense that it's all improv. You don't measure stuff. You just like
No.
eyeball everything.
Eyeball everything. Taste it. A lot of salt, a lot of grease, a lot of onions. That's my
Yeah.
philosophy.
And when you think it's
And
ready,
a lot
you
of
gotta
grated
cook a little more.
cheese.
Yeah.
Speaking of, there you go. Put a little pecorino on it. You got right over there. See that?
guys, I thought I
potato?
went to heaven. This is so great. I love this.
We got
I would have said
macaroni.
that too,
Put
but
the
you're here.
macaroni in.
Oh, man.
Oh, Sally, boy, come on.
Liz, could you hand me a napkin?
Thank you, sir.
Ooh, and hand me a couple napkins.
Yep.
Thank you so much. Now, what is this? Is this a signature sandwich of the place?
There's 3 sandwiches. They're called this way, that way, and the other thing. This way is roast beef with cheese whiz on a roll, like a French dip with au jus. That way is on Italian bread with fresh mozzarella and black gravy, salt to put you to cardiac arrest.
Wait, black?
We make it black. A lot of gravy, master. A lot of beef base. And that's fresh mozzarella, toasted Italian bread. That's called that way. And the other thing is pastrami on rye with coleslaw and mustard. That's how we serve every
So
sandwich.
this is the other way?
This is the other thing.
The other thing.
There's this way, that way, and the other thing.
This is the cardiac arrest.
Now, is that prosciutto too, or?
No, you got pork, you got beef bones, and you got meatballs.
Look at how the meatballs just fall apart.
Yeah.
So, tell
A
us
little bit of
about
grated cheese on here.
Pizza Cut.
Yeah, someone should try to conduct an interview right on the radio.
So,
Pizza Cuz. We go all
Yeah.
around the country eating pizza.
about 6 months ago, the Food Network, the Cooking Channel, came to us and they says, "You guys want to make a TV show
Yeah.
about pizza?" And we said, "Well, what do we have to do?" He says, "Nothing." He goes, "All you do is we're gonna fly you around. You're gonna go into the pizza stores. You're gonna eat the pizza. You talk to the guy making the pizza, and that's it."
That's what we do
So
anyway.
this
though.
came to you because
Because we own Artichoke. We own
Okay.
Artichoke.
You
You're
know,
well
artichoke's
known
been
for your
around. How long's
cooking.
artichoke been around?
March 2008.
Yeah.
you're well known for your cooking. They know that you guys are
We're
best
well known
friends
for
and your
we're
cousins.
first cousins, you know.
Well, they're well known for the pizzeria.
Yeah.
You know, they like the New York accent. You
Yeah,
know,
they
they
put them,
accentuate that. Come on, more forget about it. More not for nothing. More, you know.
Oh, really?
But it's all fun. You know, it's
Yeah, they
good.
like that.
So where have
They
you
like that.
Where have you eaten pizza, and does it compare so you're wrong.
You know what? I can't say anything bad about any of the places that I've been to.
They're
They
all
were all
delicious.
great.
Who picks the places?
The production company, and they did an amazing job. They were an amazing production company.
Some of the places we went. Well,
Does one place stand out in your mind?
yeah.
Yeah, there was a place that we went to in San Francisco on Mission Street called Zante with a Z. A couple Indian guys.
Right in North Beach?
No, not North Beach. We went to LaGuardia Bakery. It was out of this world. That's the Little
I've been
Italy
there.
section.
I've been
Unbelievable. We went there too.
Zante?
Zante.
Indian pizza.
Zante.
Couple of Indian guys from Queens went down. They bought an old school pizzeria restaurant. They converted it. It had pizza ovens and a mixer. They converted it to an Indian restaurant, and they started playing with the ovens. And they made an Indian pizza. They put turmeric in the dough. They put curried spinach.
Turmeric, is that a main ingredient in mustard?
Yeah, it makes stuff yellow. You know?
Okay.
Get a little flavor to it too.
So they put down this curried spinach as a base. Then they put baba ganoush, which is eggplant.
All right.
You know? They put curried cauliflower all over, fresh cilantro. They cover it.
It was mad
Tandoori
spicy.
chicken, big handful of mozzarella. Put it in the oven. Comes out. One of the most delicious things I ever ate.
You like hot?
Yeah.
It was spicy. It was
I
So
was
what,
never-
what makes that spicy? What did they put in
Because
there?
it's curry. It's loaded with curry.
Oh, okay. So
Curries and everything. Curry is spicy. You gotta start a
Where is that
macaroni.
located?
I just did.
It's on
In San
Mission
Francisco.
Street. Mission
Okay.
Street, all the way down. I don't know. I'm not too familiar. I've only been there a couple of times, San Francisco. But it's all the way down. Past that famous burrito joint, El Farolito.
It was a
which
great
is the
place in
best
Larkspur.
burrito I ever ate in my life.
But that bakery you talked about, I went there once.
LaGuardia.
Yeah.
Deadly. They sell it, they call it a slab. It's not a slice, it's a slab.
Right.
So you go in there, it's $5. They give you, the woman comes out. She's the great-great-great-granddaughter of the original owner.
Oh.
The oven in the back, it looks like a locomotive train. It's the size of the studio. It's gigantic. And for $5, she cuts you what we call a slab. It's the size of the stove. And they wrap it in wax paper,
Yeah.
and they give it to you cold.
Put the string on and you take it out.
And they sell out every day, 2, 3 o'clock in the afternoon. They shut the doors, they're done. They close.
What
They-
makes it so good?
You know what? I don't know. It's just delicious.
What's on?
Some
It's
people
just
just know what
There's
the
nothing.
sauce?
There's just tomato sauce. So they have different flavors. Some of them have scallions, green onions. Some of them have rosemary. Some of them have grated cheese. Some of them have thyme.
That's
They're
a
just
lot of
different
work.
What
herbs.
did you have when you went there, Artie?
Excuse me.
He's
I
got
didn't
it.
put- I
He's
didn't
got
put
it in
olive
his
oil.
I
chest.
just had a soy. I don't even remember. I just
Where's
like
the
to be-
olive oil?
But how early do
the one
people
we
like that
want?
have to wake up, Francis, to start working on
Yeah.
it?
They probably in there like 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. You know, making dough. You know,
done
stretching
by
out the
3.
doughs.
It's nice and soft, though. I mean, some
So drop
focaccias you
olive oil
get,
in
I
the-
mean,
in the
it's
water.
all stale, but this one.
So it's like a 24-hour job, though, because they close the doors at 3, but then they got to get ready for the next day.
Artichoke is open till, I sell pizza on the weekends till about 6:30, 7 o'clock in the morning.
I've been to the one on McDougal at 5.
All the nightclubs get out, you know, they start bum rushing you about 4:35 in the morning. But then you get all the staff, the people that work in the industry, and they got to eat too. So the waitresses, by the time they're done tipping out, and by the time the bartenders are done cashing out their drawers, 6 o'clock in the morning, they're coming in, they're eating pizza.
See, but that's the move. You guys opened up in a couple areas where there were nightclubs where celebrities
Right,
went.
nightlife.
So some celebrity saw you pizza like that. So like Kamal told me about it. He said, you have to try this. And there's always, you know, different faces you see on TV and stuff in there, and it became like
Justin
word of
Bieber
mouth.
was in there last night, hiding in my
Oh,
bedroom. It was on
everybody.
ETV today. He's in there all the time.
Fergie, the Hiltons, all.
You name it. Leonardo DiCaprio comes in all the time. You name it, they've been there.
Yeah.
They all come there. They love it. You know?
So what about these other? Did you do the pizza thing in Pizza Cuz? Did you go to Chicago and do the?
We didn't
deep
go to
dish?
Not yet.
Chicago. We
No?
did a deep
Not
dish
yet.
in Portland in a place called Dove Vive, which was the closest thing to a Chicago deep dish.
Next season, you got to go to Chicago.
Well, let's hope there's more seasons of
Detroit,
Pizza
too.
Cuz.
There'll
We did
be,
a,
but
we did a
there's
pan
gotta be.
pizza in Detroit.
What I
Buddies.
can't see them not doing more of that. Come on.
Oh,
Where would you
hopefully.
send them in Chicago? That's a Chicago guy. Where would you send them for pizza? If you got one
See,
trip.
I like thin.
Eh.
He's standing behind you.
I like thin. So there's a couple of Spacca Napoli on the north side.
Oh, but they're
Great
famous
Lakes.
for the deep dish. So who's the best one? What's it called, Sal? Luminati's?
Yeah,
Lou
Malnati's,
Malnati's.
Lou Malnati.
Pizzeria Uno, Lou Malnati's, and Giordano's. I like Lou Malnati's.
The thing about Pizzeria Uno, you can't think of it as a franchise because it's the first one.
Right.
It was unique.
Right.
And I've stood online at Pizzeria Uno in Chicago to eat that. It's extraordinary. It's not like one here.
Right.
But that other place I never went to, we got to go. I'm doing a gig there a couple weeks.
June 15th, 2 shows.
Yeah, 2 shows at the Park West. Oh man, dude, this sandwich is unbelievable.
Delicious. Delicious.
and the meatballs.
We're gonna eat macaroni, so save some room.
Oh.
I didn't have meatballs yet.
Oh, yeah. All right.
Or a fritter.
You got to try the fritter. The fritter's outstanding.
I have not had a fritter.
That famous chef David Chang is a big fan of those fritters.
I met him once, David.
Mama
Chang,
Fuko guy.
Yeah.
He came into Artichoke when we first opened. I didn't know who he was. I'm from Staten Island. He comes in, he goes, I own a restaurant around the corner. He goes, if you ever need anything, he goes, call me up. I said, what's it called? He goes, Mama Fuko. I said, Mama who? I thought he was cursing at me. I said, Mama what? You know?
And that's his famous place?
And there was a guy standing there at the time against the wall eating a slice who happened to be some famous food blogger, and I didn't know who that guy was either. And he wrote about it, and that gave us a nice big, press.
You just need one
push.
thing.
Yeah, that was one of the first things, was him coming in and talking about the cauliflower fritters. And the guy wrote in the thing, he goes, Francis and Sal don't know who Dave Chang or his Mama Fuko is.
But the food does the talking, They come in and they're not disappointed. They eat
That's
good
right.
stuff.
No, but how could you have the sandwich and not want to come back?
It's delicious.
See, but that's the thing. It tastes like you're eating at home. How do you got to have a good staff there to make sure it always tastes like that.
Listen, I always say the secret to success is good help.
Yeah.
Good help, hard work, and a passion.
We got a
you
lot
gotta
of
really
family
love
that
what
works
you do.
for us.
We got his little brother, Vincent, who's over
his
there.
older brother.
My older brother. I got friends that I grew up with from Staten Island my whole life.
So it's
working
all
with
family
us.
and
family,
close
friends.
A lot of the family.
But as we expand, we're learning, how to get good help and keep them. That's the whole thing. You got to take care of people, otherwise they take off.
Because what happens is when you start cooking in bulk, it gets too salty. There's too much sugar.
Well, I have
sugar.
two chefs. They've been with us from our restaurant in Staten Island for 25 years.
Yeah.
Spanish guys. They've been with us forever. And they're the only guys that make my sauce, aside from myself.
They know what they're doing. You trust them.
They know what they're doing. They're out of it. They're dynamite chefs.
All right, well, we're going to take a break. When we come back, I don't know, we'll just navigate around this. The band will be back at some point, and we're just gonna have some fun and try not to get lost in all this. It's the Artie Lange Show. Come on back.